With the clouds clearing somewhat on the morning of day 2 in Cincinnati, the fans poured into the Lindner Family Tennis Center for what would hopefully be a packed day's play at the Western and Southern Open. The day began with an all-French encounter out on court 3, as Richard Gasquet fought back from a breakdown in the opener against Mannarino to take the lead after a tiebreak.
Good stuff from Gasquet, does very well to win that set.
Losing that lead didn't deter the lower-ranked Frenchman, and Mannarino was forging ahead once more in the second.
Oh, that was a piece of magic.
But in the decider, the momentum was all with Gasquet after a rain delay.
It's a beauty.
In the end, it was a comfortable final set for the 13th seed as he progressed to round 2.
And that'll do it. It's Gasquet who wins the battle of the Frenchman.
Another French seed, Gael Monfils, took to grandstand court, looking for a way past Spanish number 9, Pablo Carreno Busta. But with a break converted early in the opening set, the 9th seed was looking increasingly impressive. The second set stayed on serve for longer, but once again Monfils was always looking the more likely to make the breakthrough. And the pressure of serving to stay in the match proved too much for Carreno Busta as the Frenchman marched on.
Just got a little impatient in that final shot. Excellent match from Monfils though. Played some really good tennis.
Once again, the day's play was peppered with bouts of rain, keeping tournament staff on their toes with rollers at the ready. US number 1 and former finalist here, John Isner, faced a tough opening match against the mercurial Fabio Fognini, but the American was making light work of the Italian in the opener.
40.
With the first set in the bag and after a lengthy rain delay, eventually Isner was able to serve out the match for the loss of just 5 games.
Well, that was worth waiting for, wasn't it? A couple of very quick points from John Isner. And the runner-up here 3 years ago has got a good chance of going deep, you feel.
Earlier in the day, it was disappointment for the great young US hope Taylor Fritz, as he was firmly put in his place by Russian veteran Mikhail Yuzhny. The former world number 8 taking care of this match in 2 quick sets. Better news for another American, Steve Johnson, on court 3. He battled past Argentina's Federico Del Bonis in 2.5 hours of match time, plus several rain delays. Nevertheless, the US number 2 safely through. Second seed Stan Wawrinka was the first of the top 8 in the draw to get his campaign underway, but was struggling against American youngster Jared Donaldson under the centre court lights. Already a breakdown, the Swiss number 2 was being blown off the court by the home favourite.
Oh, it's tremendous. Jared Donaldson seems to be growing week by week as a competitor and as a player.
Donaldson made no mistake serving for the set.
Confident young man as well, by the look of things.
But just as Wawrinka was getting back into set 2, the elements struck again, this time hanging around for the evening. These two would have to come back on Wednesday. The rest of the top seeds enter the fray on day 3, and like Stan Wawrinka, will be hoping to avoid any slip-ups as they look to book a spot in the 3rd round.